Hi, good evening to all of you guys. So in this session, we shall be taking up strategies and tips, personal interview. So strategy and practice, it is primarily PI, how to go about. The purpose of this session is just to share few things, interact with you, and just to guide you how to take this, handle this exercise and how to go about. Few tips from our side, how to score well, fare well in this exercise. The second round of your examination, first is written. After clearing written, you have to sit for PIs, GDs and essay writing. Most of the institutes, they have stopped taking GDs, instead they have switched over to essay writing. So everything is fine. So let us start with this session. Let us define this word interview. What you mean by the word interview? Let us define this word. Just keep typing in this chat box. Yes, what is interview? So yeah, sharing thoughts. This you can do while sitting in CCD also, cafe coffee day, where a lot can happen over a coffee. Gaurav, yes, sharing thoughts. It's a conversation. Yes, you're absolutely right. Let me add this technical, the professional touch to this definition. Yes, it's exchange of views, Harshika. Absolutely right. Exchange. Inter is in between and views. So it is exchange of views between you and the panel. Panel would be consisting of 3 to 4 people, learned people, and they'll be assessing your different qualities. So what is this exercise all about? Let's move on. Yes, to interact. The purpose is, let us check. So it's a formal meeting with in person, especially one arranged for the assessment of your, not qualification, it's a little narrow word, of your attributes, qualities. Yes, Nikhilesh, you all are correct. Just I added the technical point. So normally you will find you'll be given 15 to 25 minutes, that we all know, and 2-3 panelists would be there, mainly professor, alumni, psychologists, industry experts. Out of all these people or experts, the most dangerous guy is this psychologist. You will find this guy, the psychologist, to be the person to be cool, and he'll be wearing little smile on his face, and he'll be carrying 1 or 2, 3 colored pens. And his task is to assess, to check, evaluate, to take x-ray of your answers. Whatever you have written in your resume, whatever you have explained, whatever you explained while giving answer to various questions, and whatever you have written earlier. So his task is to cross check. So make sure that you do not bluff and you stick to the point, and whatever you believe in, you go by that. So do not ever try to play tricks. You think that you are the smartest guy on this earth, and you have survived 250 breakups, but believe me, this guy will break you up. And the interview may or may not have fixed structure or direction. It doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want to and they can also do whatever they want to. But fixed structure means sometimes some institutes, while having shortage of time, they go for group interviews. So why PI? Very important question. Why they want to check, they take your PI personal interview? You already have proved yourself. You have done engineering with good percentage, or your CGP, you have done BA, BCom, BSc with good CGP, your 10th score is fine, 12th is fine, you have got model like personality, you have got intensity like Shah Rukh Khan, dancing skills like Hrithik Roshan, and business skills like Ambani. So what's the purpose? Why they want to take your PI? They want to reconfirm that what exactly you have in you in terms of qualities. Ultimately, everything boils down to, the purpose of this is to check your thought process. They just want to check our thought process, whether we are fit for this profession or not, this line or not, because most of the people, while answering this question, that why you want to go for this course, the only single motive behind doing this course, they generally come up with money factor. So it's very narrow answer, and it's a very I can say not so substantial answer. So make sure that your thought process is appropriate, your attitude is appropriate, your aptitude is appropriate. Whatever you've written about yourself, they just want to double check whether you're appropriate or not. And to check this, the simple exercise, 15 minutes, simply we cannot check the person moral values or etc. So one simple exercise, 15 minutes, and they want to check our thought process, commitment level by checking your credentials, and they'll give you few hypothetical situations during the interview, and they want to check your ability to handle stress. So these are few things that they want to check in you, but ultimately everything boils down to thought process. Am I clear till now, guys? So let's move on to the most of the things we already are aware of. I'm just channelizing your thought process as far as this exercise is concerned. Few of your inquiries, we already have included your doubts in frequently asked questions, so I think they'll be also covered. So domain of interview, what exactly, how we, what are the areas that they fire missile at? So domain of the interview. Now you have to prepare, and you already have started preparing for this. So 3 or 4 areas are very important. Nikhilesh Jindal, this question is very commonly asked question. It is another way of asking your goal. See, everything in anybody's life will revolve around the word goal. What is your goal? So if you try to answer this question, your question is automatically answered that why after engineering MBA, or why after BCom MBA, why after BA MBA. There is otherwise also there is no hard and fast rule that after engineering you cannot go for MBA or any creative course or any other line. You cannot shift your dwellings to or place to Mumbai to become an actor. There is no hard and fast rule. So first of all, let us try to answer this question, what is your goal? If you try to answer this question, everything is answered. So I'll be coming to this in next I think 1 or 2 slides. So your question will be answered, that why MBA after engineering. So domain of the interview, first is knowledge about you. This is very important area, and it's another way of asking, putting emphasis on introduce yourself. In this interview, in any interview, you'll be asked to introduce yourself, and introduce yourself you are supposed to include our hobbies, interests, our strengths, weakness, no weakness unless we are asked to highlight our weaknesses, state our weaknesses. So about you, we want to know that what are our hobbies, interests, strengths and weaknesses, your career plans are. So that is knowledge about you. In the domain of interview, in this 15-25 minutes exercise, this is considered a golden question. Introduce yourself is considered golden question. And why it is so? So Aru, since most of us, if I'm talking about Indian students, we do not have hobbies as such. So first of all, we need to clarify the difference. We should know the difference between hobbies and interests. Hobby is anything you do and you make sure that you take time out of your daily routine to pursue that activity. For example, learning guitar, how to play guitar, learning we are learning dance nowadays, western dance forms nowadays. So these are all your hobbies. Interest is that activity that we do whenever we get the time. So most of us have interest, not hobbies, so need not to worry about. So hobby / interest, and there is no issue that if you are learning guitar, it proves that you will become excellent manager in coming years or down the line. There is no correlation. We just want to check whether the candidate is smart enough, let's say whether he's interested in other areas or not, just about your smartness. So there is no correlation. So and knowledge about you. Now introduce yourself. Let's say if I ask, okay, one of you, that introduce yourself. So how will you start? Just type the bullet points that you will go by these lines, that introduce yourself. If I ask you, because in classes we can interact face to face in person, but in this online cover, need not to worry. 80% of the students have the same problem, that they do not have any strong inclination or learning while doing engineering. So you start with your work ex if you have education, your name, graduation, acads, etc. Yes. Projects, then we talk about projects. Talking about myself, my family, place of birth, education, etc. Yeah, normally we all go by the conventional way of introducing ourselves, that my name is so and so, I did engineering or BCom, or I'm doing graduation in this particular stream from this college, I did my 10th, 12th with these many marks, etc. We go by, yeah, we already have this all these information or pieces of information in our resume. There's no point in stating them again. Now introduction, introduce yourself. If you are carrying pen or pencil, but you can again watch this video again within 24-48 hours. You'll have the recorded version of this entire session. So we are supposed to highlight. Okay, Gaurav, I think you already have attended my session, Gaurav, because this was what I was thinking to write. Okay, Gaurav. Yes, Gaurav has already mentioned that what we are supposed to mention. So why you're attending this session? I shouldn't be asking this question, but Gaurav, you already have attended this PI think classroom session. You were free at home. Okay, welcome then. Most welcome. So in our interview, whenever we have to introduce ourselves, we should focus on 5 areas in our personality. One, the leadership traits. Just keep jotting. Leadership trait. Second, adaptability, that you should able to represent, highlight that you are adaptable. Third, you are a keen learner, means you are interested, always interested in learning new things. Fourth, your dedication or commitment levels. And fifth one is your value system. Am I clear? Should I repeat these 5 qualities? We should be able to highlight 5 attributes in us. Number 1, leadership trait. Number 2, keen learner. Number 3, adaptability. Number 4, dedication / commitment. And number 5 is your value system. Now make sure that plus addition, in addition to these 5 traits, anything you want to highlight about yourself in your introduction. See, the purpose of introduction, why we are presenting our introduction, by including these 5 areas. The purpose is value system. Value system is your morals and value, whatever we all believe in. For example, that school has taught me the value of being disciplined and punctual. So I've learned that one can achieve a lot by being punctual and disciplined. That is called what we believe in. Honesty would be a very dangerous area if I step into this area. Okay, Parul, I'll be explaining all these points. So now the next big question that is coming to your mind is how to include these 5 areas. Simply I cannot sit in the front of panel and if I say, sir, I am born leader, I am very flexible, you can check my muscular strength, I can bend a lot, and I'm very adaptable also, you can check my commitment also, I'm very committed guy, you can check my Facebook account, and so forth, so on. So, and where is my seat, sir, and what are your hostel facilities? So simply I cannot go by these words. But point is that how to represent, how to highlight these 5 qualities in me. So I should pick up examples. We should pick up examples from school plus college life or whatever experiences we have till now. So pick up examples from your school plus college plus your experience and try to create or make your introduction in the form of paragraph or a story. For example, if I have to highlight leadership traits, so I'll come up with the line, in my college days I was representative of my department, or I used to lead my cricket team, and while leading cricket team, after losing 2 or 3 major tournaments or winning 2 or 3 major tournaments, I learned a lot how to coordinate people, how to make the best use of resources, and how to be patient and remain focused in adverse circumstances. So in this way, by telling the panel that you were leader of captain of your cricket team or department representative, or you used to organize tech fest, pec fest, whatever fest you have in your colleges, so in this way you will tell them that you have got a little bit of leadership traits. Am I clear, guys? Pick up examples. Then adaptability. So adaptability is flexibility. See, in this world it is not necessary that you will get your job placement in your hometown or your cultural area, stronghold area. For example, if you're from South India, if you're from North India, or you're Western India, Central India, you'll get the job in the same area. So you should be moving out of your hometown, out of your country even, down the years, down the line. So you need to learn how to adjust yourself. So pick up the lines, few examples, or any experience from your school plus college life, that where you can show that initially you were not able to adjust yourself with the studies, or with the culture, with the food, with the weather, with the climate, with the people, with the language, etc. But during the passage of time, you were able to adjust yourself. That's called adjustability. One of the examples, one of the areas from my idea. You can pick up anything you want to. Then is keen learner, that you're always willing to learn, eager to learn something new which will help you in your profession, studies, in your growth. So pick up an example, that one language, one software, one part of the software, module of the software was not there in my college studies syllabus curriculum, so I learned it from outside. This is academic example. Or I'm right from the class 5th or 6th onwards, I was very passionate about learning guitar. So in my college days, I picked up guitar and started learning, be it anything. So keen learner, anything that will help you becoming good human being, good manager, and a better human being. So it's called the keen learner. And then value system means, if I'm talking about, you all belong to 2021 age group strata, so we cannot talk of the entire Bhagavad Gita in single answer, that karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Means there is no point in worrying about karma, so you do your karma, do not worry about fruits, etc. Simply that you believe in few things, that cleanliness, hygiene, and punctual, discipline, and be helping. You should have helping attitude, generosity, humanity, etc. So whatever we have been taught by the school authorities, teachers, our parents, society, you are just 20 or 21, so we cannot throw, or big philosophical facts about the life, or something that I have learned so many things till now. They will all fold their hands and will say, Baba, aap yahan kya karne aaye hain? So make sure that you remain less philosophical and more worldly. Shank has asked what should be the good example of passion which relates to management? Anything. Passion means whenever you are interested in doing something, you give your 100%, be it anything. You talk about writing, good writing, you're passionate about good writing. You're passionate about chocolates. You're passionate about chocolate means you can taste the chocolate, you can pick up the chocolate without a wrapper and you can tell that is a company where it belongs to, or the product is from this particular company. It shows that you are your passion for good things. So anything, passion is, it's not that everything, every road, every answer you give should lead to MBA college, be it IFT or IIMS or anything. It is about you and you want to learn. I'll come to this goal question because one of you asked also. Am I clear, Shashank? It's not that everything should lead to college. Angad, okay. And you've asked, how do we start introduction, which includes this point. So you start with very conventional. My name is so-and-so, and I did my schooling in my school days. I used to lead in my college days. If you want to start about, if you're very active during your school days, even you can start during in 8th standard. So I was a part of quiz team of my school, and my team won state level entry prizes, state level quiz contest. And if you talk about, if you were very active during college days and family, both the phases of your life, so start by examples. Okay, so this is the very first question. Now, how to highlight your strengths and weaknesses? Yeah, debating skills, Karni, it is very important because why we want to check all these qualities in you? You already have proved yourself. You have scored well in your competitive exam. You scored well in during 10th and 12th. We want, the corporate sector wants all-rounder kind of personality. They want smart people. If you already have got great scores, let's say 10 CGP guy, you are 12 CGP guy out of 10 only, so then it's better that you should go for think of getting into research. But if management is your passion, then even management is also fine. This is one of the answers that we give, that why we want to go for MBA. So I'll come to this. It revolves around goal. Okay, so knowledge about environment is second area that we want to check, and we all are very weak as far as this particular general awareness is concerned. But make sure that when you have your interview, make sure that you read these, whatever is happening nowadays, national affairs, international affairs, be it Trump winning this American presidency, and Brexit, or demonetization. These issues you should be aware of, socio-cultural and socio-economic issues. So actually we have got very weak hand at particular this topic. Shaina, need not to worry. I just gave an example. If you have scored well or scoring well, need not to worry. So if your CGP is above 8 or touching 9 or touching 10, the one thing is very clear, that you are very particular, focused, sincere, and you're a task achiever kind of personality. And we do need these people, intelligent people also in this corporate sector. Nothing to worry about. They'll not. Okay, Shaina, you're talking about low CGP. I started telling about high CGP. Low CGP means low up to what extent? 6 or 7? Actually, they love 6-7 CGP people. Nothing to worry about. You're almost there. But side by side, Gaurav, 8.2. Then you need to prepare your subject, one of your subjects. Thoroughly, carefully. Nothing to worry about. You need to justify, you should be able to give reason that in few of the areas you were very good, few of the subjects, papers, etc. you scored 80%, 90%, but you were quite active in other areas. It should not be that you scored low also and you were not at all active in other areas. Then it would be a problem. Then we can think of twisting the story to some other areas and diverting the stories to some other areas. Then it would be a great problem. But if your CAD is low, then probably your extracurricular should be high. So yes, Shaina, I don't know about your extracurricular. Hitesh, you have, so we have to move forward also. So it is Hitesh, you have asked that it is possible if we have some technical industry so that they can. Yeah, definitely. This is this is the main theme to which I'll be coming. That we all want, that we should be able to, the person who is giving interview, the interviewee should be able to lead the interview. Means you should lead your interview rather than panel leading your interview. If you lead your interview, you'll be the most comfortable people on this earth, student on this earth, interview on this earth, and you'll be able to handle all questions comfortably. But if they lead your interview, then you are in big trouble. They'll grill you like anything. Barbecue, chicken, KFC, smoky grilled pizza, you will come out like this. So yes, then how it is to be done, that is the point, that how we should lead our interview. Now the technique goes like this. Whenever we are introducing, so first of all, make your solid introduction. They also are interested in looking 5 or 6 qualities in you, like dedication, leadership trait, etc. when it comes to management position or management courses. So make sure that when you introduce yourself, drop certain clues. That during college days, while in 3rd year, I was leading one team, and my team got first prize in some science model or some tech festival related to robot competition. What was the robot? What was the competition, and what kind of robot did you make? And how many participants were there? Means by throwing just showing 60 or 70% of this area, so they'll pick up this thread. Panel will pick up the thread from this very line, that you won first prize. Out of 60 college participated, my team got first prize in robot war competition. So what was that, and how many teams exactly were there? From all over India, all over world. What kind of that means? Whenever we are introducing ourselves, please drop certain clues, threads, so that they can pick up few tips and threads from your introduction, and they'll start creating questions for you. In this way, you'll be able to lead your interview. So during introduction, show those areas in which you are most comfortable and you can handle the question asked comfortably. Am I clear, guys? All of you, if my voice is reaching you? Yes. Akash, you can tell that you are deeply concerned and very much concerned about human conditions, and you are very much concerned about helping others. So that's why you got yourself associated with one of the NGOs. And it is, what is that NGO, and what does this is related to, what kind of work you do, your NGO does. So that's how we go. So make sure that you have got introduction in the form of story, paragraph 1, 2, 3 paragraph. It should go up to, at least without interruption, it should go up to 1 to 1.5 minutes, at least should go up to 2.5 minutes. So start preparing. It is not as a single day task that in a single day or just after this session you'll be able to prepare your intro. So start working on your intro and start including parent. If I say this, they'll pick up this thread and I'll take this interview to this direction. So make sure, and if you have any doubts, you can write to us. You can send your introduction to us. We can modify, edit also, whatever you want to. How to, Rohit, we have answered. We have been answering this. How to come and introduce yourself. You introduce yourself by your name. But let's say if I say, okay Hitesh, okay Rohit, introduce yourself. A very commonsensical part, that do not start your introduction with your name. It is kind of, let's say if I say, okay Rohit, introduce yourself, when you start with, okay, I am Rohit, or myself Rohit, it would be wrong. It is kind of a silly mistake that we all commit under pressure, that it is something equivalent to Basanti apna naam batana. So please avoid this. And if you are asked, Rohit, introduce yourself. Okay, I did my schooling from, and you start from your school days and college days. I belong to, or you belong to. So am I clear, Rohit? Let's move ahead. Now these are the parameters. If you can see on your screen that these are few important areas, they'll be evaluated, you'll be evaluated upon. And your subject knowledge is given maximum weightage. Then general awareness, where we all are trapped, and clarity of goals. Very important word, clarity of goals, your long term, short term, and primarily goal. Yes, we shall be having a special session for CAT people also. Target CAT, target IIMS, we do have. Yep. Yes, Nikhilesh, extracurriculars do matter, and they matter a lot, because they do not want intellectual people. Corporate sector, what is corporate sector? It is business world. And what is business world? You need to cater to the people. And who are these people? Our Indian customers, our own population. And we need commonsensical people having guts and ability to explore new things. That's it. This is what MBA is all about, business is all about. So should not worry about should we carry all certificates along with us? Yes, it should, definitely. So body language is also assessed. Most of us are not even aware of what kind of language, body language. In communication also, words play 7% role, voice play 38% role, and body language plays 55% role in communication. And PI is one of the exercises where communications matter a lot. So it's 55% is your body language. And body language should be your sitting style, your eye contact, your ability to maintain or sustain eye contact, your listening style, whether you're mature enough, your body gestures, hand gestures, sitting style, the distance between your legs, etc. They all matter, and it should be well defined and positive. I shall be coming on to body language also, but primarily you start working on one of your subjects. Start reading a lot, be in touch with, you already are, to increase your awareness and clarity of goals. Now what is goal? And I'm this, I think 15th time I'm using this word, that goal is important. Goal is important. Let us try to answer this question. Why MBA? Why MBA? Okay guys, let's see if I ask one of you that why you want to go for this course. Now tell me the honest answer. Jaspinder, we are not supposed to highlight weakness unless we are told to highlight our weaknesses. Okay, Aru, 10 years down the line, you'll be leading a team of highly skilled people. You'll be making strategies, making plans, helping companies to grow, and society, you're helping society to grow. We are not supposed to tell any specific position or rank that 10 years down the line you'll be CEO of Google, you'll be purchasing Yahoo and such things. Hitesh, nothing to worry about. We are allowed to move our hands in and around our waistline, this much. If you can see on screen, then the way I am moving, this much is allowed. It should not be the Punjabi Bhangra style and balle balle style that you move hand like this and this person will fall and this person will fall. So it is 45 degree to be more precise. And coming on to, okay, yeah, your questions are visible, Priyanshi. If I missed something, I don't know. Okay, clarity of goals. Why goal is important? So, okay, why you want to go for MBA? Just for money sake, or you have promised to someone that after cracking it, I'll talk to your dad. You want to enter live-in relationship. That's why MBA is very important from any top institute like IMC. You want salary no less than 1.63 crore per second. There are n number of reasons, but all these are stupid reasons, foolish reasons. We should not even try to think of highlighting these reasons. Yeah, we can pick up any subject for thorough knowledge. Yes, you can pick up the subject of your choice. Anything that fascinates. How I can give example of my passion related to management and how it fascinates you. Okay, will work, but it's not, you haven't highlighted the goal. Just for the sake of fascination, let's say while doing MBA, if you are fascinated by Anushka Sharma, you will leave MBA and start running after Anushka. Okay, jokes apart, nothing to worry about. Virat is already there to take care of Anushka Sharma. And goal. Let's say your goal is or should be that you want to enter. Now listen, this is very not any specific branch of MBA. I'm talking in general, that what is a goal and how come everything revolves around goal. See, your goal is to enter corporate sector at the level of management. One, after learning a lot, you want to become an effective manager. Primarily you want to enter corporate sector. You still can enter corporate sector with your engineering degree or BA BCom degree. You still can enter, but you'll not be given management position, leadership position, and it will take you many years to prove that you can really manage the things, manage the organizations. So you want to enter the corporate sector at the level of management, and in order to sustain yourself there, grow yours, first of all to enter, then to sustain yourself at this position, and then to grow, you need a platform where you can learn the art, skill or science of doing business, executing business strategies, and finally down the years making business strategies. At this point of time, with your whatever education qualification you have these traits in you, but at a very elementary level, basic level. You want to polish these skills so that you can adjust yourself well, grow yourself well in corporate sector at the level of management. That doing your MBA is not your primary goal, it is only one of the short-term goals. Am I clear, guys? Doing MBA is not your primary goal. It is one of your short-term, very short-term. Since you want to enter corporate sector, let's say if you want to become an actor, then what's the point in doing MBA? You want to enter modeling industry, you want to do modeling for Envy or any perfume brand, there's no point. You want to enter corporate sector, that's why. So things will revolve around your goal. Even you can enter corporate sector, you can prove the world that you are a great manager. There will not be any manager after you, and there was not any manager before you. You are the only incarnation of Lord Krishna on this earth, and you have come on this earth to become the leader and to buy companies all over the world. Agreed. You can do this even without MBA also, but it will take many years, probably centuries. So am I clear? Make your MBA answer around this point. Second point that you want to go for, that MBA is the only degree which can give you freedom in terms of job security. That let's say immediately after MBA, let's say you are placed with some, let's say, home appliances concern, be it Samsung, Nokia, whatever, Samsung or IFB, etc. And after 5 years or 6 years or 10 years down the line, you feel that you should move on to some other area altogether different, what we call verticals. Then MBA is the only degree which can provide you this freedom, and throughout your life till 60, 70, 80, till the time you are medically fit, physically fit, mentally fit, there's no point that you'll get retirement. It's another advantage. And particular B school China, we have to ego massage them. We have to massage their ego. This is a very simple cliche question that it has got a great infrastructure, good faculty, excellent faculty, track record, placement record, etc. And there's no point that I should highlight anything about IMC, FMS, or these reputed institutes. These colleges are branding themselves, so I'll be more than lucky, fortunate if I get chance to be the part of this institute. I get a chance to study MBA, go for MBA. So nothing to worry about. This is a very simple question. They are also fed up of asking why this particular B school. If they ask this question, they just want that you should ego there. You should massage their ego. Just tell good things about good things about the college, faculty, member, etc. placement. That's it. So am I clear about goal funda? Third is first is that you want to enter corporate sector level of management. It's one of the major reasons. Second, you want to move. You want job security, freedom to move along verticals. And third, and that down the line, if you want to open your own enterprise, 10 years down the line, 15 down the line, then probably this will help you a lot. Am I clear, guys? You'll be able to frame this answer. Why MBA now? Okay. Let's move ahead. So in academic, please prepare your what was your favorite subject. Need not to worry too much about subject. See, whenever we ask any question related to any subject, we all know that we all are human beings and we have got our limitations also, strengths also, weaknesses also. So we all panel expects that you should be able to handle few fundamental questions related to that particular area. For example, if I ask microcontroller number this and this, tell us something about microcontroller number this. If I'm let's say if I'm talking about CSC, guys, let's say if I'm the candidate right in front of me is from mechanical engineering, I should be able to handle few fundamental questions related to mechanical engineering. So make sure that you read your fundamentals of the particular subject you have picked up for the interview. Am I clear? Hitesh, it is not at all risky to tell that you want to become financial analyst. That's why you want to go for MBA in finance, probably core first year, general for everyone in second year. But point is that what prompted you and how come you got interested in this, and what is the job profile of financial analyst. Do this homework, you'll be able to sail through. So personal, introduce yourself, your strengths, weaknesses. Now how to highlight weaknesses. So while stating your weakness, you say not often, seldom, or sometimes, not frequently. I am lazy, I lose temper. So state your weakness by sometimes or seldom, not frequently. And the second line is very important when it comes to weaknesses, but trying my level best to overcome this weakness in me, and I have overcome this weakness a lot by prioritizing, by gaining maturity. Let's say if you are a short-tempered guy, then you know that everyone is not like you, and whatever thought process you have, the other person will not have the same thought process. Now you are started understanding, you understand this also, that everyone has got his or her own personality, thought process. So you have started accommodating people and have started keeping patience. So that is tell us something about your role model. If you have, it is fine. If you do not have, create one in your life, be it your one of your parents, your friend, any celebrity, anything you want to. We all have actually, but we do not acknowledge that we have got role model. For example, I would be interested in knowing a role model in your lives, guys, if you have any. No, Aisha, it is not necessary that we should be able to specify, because let's say before doing MBA, let's say I think that I am a marketing guy. You know, I speak a lot, I meet a lot, I enjoy meeting people, interacting people, I can convince people, I can sell anything I want to. But while doing MBA, I realized that they also made me realize that I am very good with numbers, and I can handle financial matters easily. So probably it's too early, nothing to worry about. Shashi Tharoor, Aisha, why? Because he's intelligent, or why? Because he's so smart, handsome guy? Aisha, which particular quality in him has impressed you a lot? You'll be asked this question. Eloquent speaker. Okay, yes, you can say Aru, anybody, anything you want to. Can be our role model, can be your school bus driver, conductor, your good friend, best friend, your cousin, parents, anybody. The point is that whatever we learn from all these people and want to inculcate one of these qualities in our lives. That's how we go. but it's no hard and fast rule that everyone should have role model. You can say that you are role model for yourself. थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, but will do even. Nothing to worry about. Role model, anybody can be your role model. Pick up anybody, read a lot about that person. That's it. Beat any actor, actresses. Let's say you like Akshay Kumar because of the fighting skills, comedy skills. You like Kapil Sharma. Not role model exactly, but I like Kapil Sharma because in any situation you talk about, give him any situation, he'll make comedy out of that. His ability to make people laugh. Anybody. Salman Khan, yes, Sukhpreet, Salman Khan. Okay, so moving on to hobbies, interests. We already have answered this question, and you all be aware of this. General knowledge should be aware of you should know about your city, means some historical point, perspective, importance of your city, developments in your city, projects, industries in your city. Primarily Patiala is known for, Ludhiana is known for, Chennai is known for, Ahmedabad is known for, Guwahati is known for, whatever your hometown is. No doubt here we have gone a little wider. It is not necessary you should know about the entire universe. It's only about city and your country. Let's say sometimes we ask this question. Let's move on to the next slide. Career, if you have got WorkX, then your life is easier in comparison to freshers, because most of the time we have seen that WorkX candidates, for WorkX candidate interview will revolve around work experience. So situation can be handled easily. So sometimes we all do come across no, Priyanshi, internship is not counted as WorkX. It is only after graduation. Whatever you do is will be counted as your WorkX. Internship is your just apprentice practice. You are still in learning mode. So other situation, we pose silly question to put you under stress. That some situation based question, extempore, suddenly out of blue will come up with some silly question just to check your ability to handle stress related to your performance in GD. These are few miscellaneous questions that generally you are asked. Yes, there is a huge advantage of doing internship, because you work with professional concerns and you learn their work culture, ability to work with others and focus on project and deadlines. You make yourself aware of work culture, professional culture 70 to 80%. That's why internships are very important. Otherwise we Indians are born genius when it comes to making project worse. We all simply believe in one philosophy, that is called CCP, cut, copy, paste. But internship story is altogether different, so they are of great importance. Okay, some typical question. Tell me something about you. We already have answered this question, I think, and we all are in position to handle this question. It is about introduction. Why you want to go for this course? MBA, that is another way of asking. Goal, what are your career goals, objectives, another way of asking this question. So you can divide this into two areas, long term, short term. Short term, you want to learn management. These so-called qualities, skill set required is at a very elementary level right now with you. So you want to hone your skills so that you can become an effective manager. So that's why long term, 5 years down the line, you want to complete your MBA, apply your learning. You'll be the part of great team working with great organizations, and 10 years, 15 years down the line, you'll be leading the team of highly skilled people, making strategy and planning. That's how we handle third question. After graduation, whatever you do is included BPO, working with BPO during graduation. Yes, internship, if you have been it has been acknowledged by your college and you've been allowed to do, then it will be counted as an internship. It should not be something that you wanted to earn money part-time, that's why you picked up after the college night shifts. Then it is not internship. Okay, Shivit, moving on to what are your strengths and weaknesses. Goal and objective, both are almost same. Objective is very professional definition of goal. Objective is immediately you want to achieve. Goal is something you keep trying and you do not stop till you achieve. You overcome all the hurdles. So more or less they can be interchanged, and objective is a narrower interpretation of goals. That's the only difference. About values and belief, whatever you all believe in, your hobbies and interests, extracurricular. These are some typical question HR. These are called HR question actually. Then these are the things words you can use, because whenever we are asked about our positive qualities or strengths, we all feel greatly honored that at least this panel has given me some importance. Then we go overboard sometime. You have certificate for this internship but wasn't in the knowledge of your college TPO, then it is fine. You've got certificate, then you can say that you did few of the projects as internship basis with few of the, then it is fine. Nothing to worry about. Vishwajit, if you are talking about after graduation, whatever you do, I've already specified that after graduation, after completing studies, whatever we do is counted as our work ex. It is not that during graduation, if you were part of any organization, so these are called part-time jobs to earn extra cash, to get work ex, to utilize your time properly, but these are not considered work experience. Nothing to worry about, Akash. You will get the recorded version of this entire session within 24 to 48 hours. You can listen at your own convenience. So these are the few things we all can utilize in our resume, that if you want to hardworking by nature, persuasiveness, initiative, meticulous means very careful, you have got leadership trait. These are a few positive things we can use. And weaknesses, sometimes at times I'm overconfident, slow starter, set very high goals for myself, and when I'm not able to achieve them, then I feel dejected, demotivated. So always come up with plan, action point, that what you are doing or what you have done till now to overcome these weaknesses. Meticulous means very careful when it comes to executing any particular task. Intelligent plus very careful, cautious person is called meticulous. Yes, Aisha, we can definitely say unpaid internship. It is not that you're always paid. Sometimes you're not, but we can. Internship is you get the opportunity to work with big companies, medium companies, or company culture. That's it. You worked on something, any project, you got the opportunity to work with management people and brands, and you learned a lot. That's what the purpose of internship is. So now we have got three stages: pre-interview, during interview, and post-interview. In pre-interview, it is very simple. Prepare, do your homework properly, collect your certificates together, credentials together. That's called pre-interview. During interview, straight away move on to during interview. Post-interview is very dangerous situation. So this is pre-interview. Gather information about your B school, which you'll be appearing for. Required documentation, prepare good CV. Likewise, IFT people are doing. SWOT analysis. Please do your SWOT analysis. Your strength, you should be aware of your strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threat. From strength we get opportunities, whatever opportunities we will get in our future because of our strength, and threats because of weaknesses in us. Appropriate dress code, it should be purely formal. No Yankee panky jeans, etc. Make sure that you formal. We all are aware of formal dress code. Please do not use perfume, heavy perfume, body deos. Be simple, sober, and you should be able to carry yourself. Familiarize yourself with frequently asked question. Yeah, well-groomed beard. Angad, you can definitely keep. Nowadays, it's in fashion. Girls have also started liking boys who keep beard. Dress code, male formal. Do not use tie and blazer together. It can set ablaze your chances. So be formal, Western formal, Indian formal, as per the weather. Female dress code, girls, be careful about wearing whatever you want to wear. Be it Indian formal or Western formal. Primarily, I think most of the girls will go for Western formal. Do not use too much of the makeup like mascara, etc. and jewelry, etc. Male dress code. What do you mean by male dress code? Male dress code should be of male attire, from the male attire, male wardrobe, trouser and shirt, light shirt, dark trouser, coat, 3-piece, 2-piece suit as per the weather, pure formal. Leather shoes, no woodland kind of all-terrain shoes. Am I clear, Adarsh? During interview, patiently wait for your turn. Do not show. We all are nervous whenever we have to face any challenge. Okay, Mitkash, can we wear sweater? Sweater should be something more or less official. It should be sober. We can wear. Yes, we can wear. The point is that they want to check your substance in terms of your knowledge and thought process. But our dress should not violate the norm of the occasion. That is the main purpose. So male dress code, trouser or formal pant, shirt, coat pant, sweater. Likewise, one of you have asked. So okay, Ankush, Karmi have written no. You graduated in 16. So most of us are not aware of, or we misunderstand this question, the gap year. There is no gap year. For example, if you did your graduation in 2016, June, agreed. Let's say after completing your graduation, you will take exam. Say some 2016 June, you were done with your graduation. 2016 December, you took CAT or most of the competitive exam. Let's say if you clear these exams and you want to take admission, then you will start your MBA in 2017. So what's the gap? What's the gap here? I don't understand what you mean by the gap. Let's say you completed your graduation in 2016, and if you take 2017 CAT even and you start your MBA in 2018 also, then what do you mean by gap year? Gap year is no crime actually. You can very well handle that during this particular year. You should be able to justify that because of some family reason or health reasons, or because of any reason you were not able to take competitive exams, but you utilize your time in learning new language, learning new skills, communication skills, and handling family responsibility. Now you are free, now you are well equipped, skilled enough, confident enough to take opportunity, this challenge head on. So there is no crime actually in this. It can be handled easily. I don't know why there is so much of phobia around this question. Be friendly with other candidates, follow entry exit protocol, body language should be positive. Now establishing rapport. As soon as you enter, make wish everyone. Always wear a little smile on face, and it should be honest from inside. It should not be that cunning wala smile you see on vamps and villains faces. Maintain eye contact with the board panel. You pick up anything, tell them that you were learning, you were taking care of your family problem, you were not healthy enough, some problem was there, and side by side you were learning a language, vocabulary, you were practicing things, you were preparing for this side by side. So there's no problem that we have to come up with Oscar kind of achievement during 2 years, and it's a great crime that why I didn't take CAT immediately after graduation. There can be n number of reasons. There can be genuine reasons also which we are not supposed to highlight, that I got supplementary compartment in my final semester, so I was not able to. We cannot highlight this. We should not highlight even this. And we have got standard certificate for gap year. They just want to check gap year means this from notary that you give this in writing, the affidavit that there was no criminal case against you during these 2 years. That's it. Which can be handled easily. You can write to me anytime. During interview, use examples. Along with other responsibility, Vishwajit Singh, you had many problems. Along with this, you were you were preparing for CAT also, other competitive exams also. It's not that thoroughly you were focused on this. Told you that. Am I clear, Vishwajit? Okay, so how to state any question, how to state any point. The approach we all adopt is called PREC approach. The trick is, state your point, be it GD, be it interview or anything. Give reason why you are saying so. Give example to support your point, and conclude. That's how we frame or structure the professional communication. You can write to me. My email ID is head.verbal@hitbullseye.com. head.verbal@hitbullseye.com. You can write anything. If I have time and you also have got the time, then we can check your answers. You can ask me anything. Let's move on to the next slide. Entering and leaving the room. Please do not take your seat until you are asked to take your seat. And after taking your seat, say thank you. And even while leaving, knock the door while entering also. If it is complete open or half open or closed, then we have to knock. But while after leaving the room, move 2 steps back, take your file, pick up your file, credentials, certificates, and then leave the room and take the chair, move the chair back to its original position and close the door. If it is completely open initially, then close the door calmly, quietly, then leave the room. Post interview, this is there when my interview goes bad, wrong, negative, then we have to reconstruct. This should not happen. I'm not wishing that this should happen, and we should get the opportunity to come at step number 3. Okay, last slide, previous one. Entering, this is entering and leaving the room. We need to follow entry protocol and exit protocol also. So reconstruct your interview, analyze your shortcomings and make every possible effort to overcome these shortcomings so that next time you come out with flying colors, because there is always scope for improvement. No one is perfect in this world, including me. Akash, you can watch videos. We have already uploaded so many videos. But if you are online, I don't know you are an online student or offline student, but if you are an online student, then you can sit with your friends, you can make group of your friends and you can have mock interviews. But in case if you are an online student, then you have to wait, because online we cannot take interviews. Yes, Akash, it does help. It does help. Aisha, you can watch this essay writing session on our website. The video is there, Zest essay writing, and IFT essay writing also there, but Zest essay writing, VAT is writing ability test. You can watch this video. You'll come to know all the tricks related to essay writing. How to lead an interview? We already have answered this question, that you need to answer this, introduce yourself in such a way so as to include strengths and your comfortable area, so that a panel can pick up threads from your answers or while you were stating your introduction, so that you'll be asked questions on those areas. So drop clues about your strong areas so you can lead your interview. Yes, Adarsh, you can come to center at any time. You belong to which place, Adarsh? Kurukshetra. Yes, you can come to, you can take time. We'll be keeping practice PI session, GD, mock GDs and mock PIs in second week of January, even third week of January. You can register yourself. Yes, you can come to. Those who live nearby and not are our offline student, regular student, they can come to us and can have personal interviews, practice interviews with us. Anybody, you all are most welcome. Those who are online, then they have to arrange themselves. But they do have we do have videos on our website. You talk about any question, how to introduce yourself. We have also a video on how to introduce yourself, how to handle strength weakness question, how to handle even low CAD questions. You will find all the videos, whatever questions you have in your mind as far as this particular session is concerned. We have separate videos made on all these questions. So nothing to worry. You just need to go and watch our channel. So these are the frequently asked questions we all have in our minds. Should I bluff my way? No way. You will be caught immediately, executed immediately, thrown out of the room immediately. You will ruin yourself if you try to bluff out. Simply stick to your point. Priyanshi, this you have to act cleverly, that you have to set the pace in a way that it should think that you are thinking and answering at the same time. It should not be that you have crammed this answer 100 times and then it is flawless performance by Amitabh Bachchan. This you have to act cleverly. What kind of body language? It has to be positive. What should be the pace of my interview? Normal. Whatever is your pace, it has to be same there. What if you are not able to answer? It's very tricky question. What if you are not able to answer few questions? Generally, when we come across this particular situation, we all lose our confidence and we go haywire and we are not able to handle this stress and we start answering silly. For example, under the stress, most of the time we have seen so many times that under the stress students answer questions in a very silly way. For example, under stress, if we ask, who is your father? Narendra Modi. Right now he's busy with demonetization, therefore he doesn't get any time to now. You're under stress. It is not demonetization everywhere. We have asked about your father's occupation. It's not about Narendra Modi always. So it's very important for us to handle stress. And some people are born innocent and they are not able to handle stress well. So what if you are not able to answer few questions at the start of the interview? For example, I am asked question number 1, subject based question for example, and GK based question, and I'm not aware of. Second, I again go blank. Third, I go blank. Now this is the point. I should able to sustain my confidence level. Say, there's no crime. We are all human beings. We are not supposed to know everything under the sun. Let's say first it's a question. Say sorry, I am not able to recall its answer or answer to this particular question. Don't waste your time and their time also. Move on to second. Move on to third. But in case if you are able to recall partial answer to any particular question asked, take their permission and just ask them that if you allow, then I am able to recall partial. I know partial answer to this particular question. If you allow, then I can share, I can tell this answer to you. Number 1. Number 2, let's say you want to borrow time, then ask the question again, ask any specific point in the question so that you start, okay, and honestly, if you want to think over the question, okay sir, can I take 30 seconds, can I think about 15 seconds, will you give 15 to 30 seconds to me so that I can recall the stuff, because I heard this particular subject, this particular term, this was in my first semester. There's no problem. Yeah, generally mistake, we all commit mistake whenever we face any challenge or life-changing situation like interview or anything, any test, we all are nervous. So winners do not do the different things, they do the thing differently. How differently they do this particular aspect? They try to overcome these panic attacks, anxiety attacks and nervousness. Group interviews. You wait for your chance, that's it. There's only one rule, that wait for your chance. Do not jump into wagon when someone else is answering. Wait for your chance. When you are asked, you answer. Do I have to ask question at the end of interview? It is not necessary. There is no rule in any rule book that we have to ask any question. If you do not have, don't ask. But if all goes wrong, reconstruct, rework on your weak areas. Take the help from your mentors, teachers, seniors. Watch videos, read a lot, practice a lot, rehearse a lot, and again prepare yourself for the challenge. Time of the day will not affect chance of your selection or rejection. You are selected because of your own abilities, not because of any timing. How to handle stress interview? First of all, we have to define stress interview. What exactly you mean by stress interview situations? Now, what is stress interview? So this is generally created to check. For example, generally we take stress interview of the candidates whom we find potential. For example, after taking your interview, after reading your resume or CV, whatever you have written, I find you to be very potential and you have clearly shown that you have got all the abilities in you. Now the last point I want to check in you would be your ability to handle stress, your presence of mind during these adverse circumstances. So stress, everyone will not face the heat of stress interview. If you come across, if you feel that your stress interview has started, then you should thank yourself, to the panel, to the God, that they feel that you have got everything in you. They are just checking your stress handling ability. So do not lose your courage or do not get demotivated or get into panic if you come across stress interview. So how we put you under stress? By some silly techniques we all adopt. We'll bombard you with meaningless questions. We'll cut your answer repeatedly in spite of the fact that you have given 110% correct answer. Express doubts on your integrity. Let's say as soon as you enter the room, I'll say that you seem to be completely dishonest and fraud person. Leave this room and college immediately and forever, and don't think of coming to this premises ever, and you will lose whatever you have with you, even all your credit and debit cards also in this situation. So do not lose. Be confident. How to handle? Sir, there is some kind of misunderstanding. I think I'm here for interview and you are here for taking our interview. I'm candidate number so and so. My name is so and so. Take your time, and I think we have to start this exercise. So you need to maintain your temper. The purpose of one of the purposes is that we want you to lose your temper. So we'll accuse you of bluffing. We'll laugh at you, mock at you, shouts at you, and we'll look untrusted. We'll have all the panelists speaking at the same time. These are the few ways, silly ways to put you under stress. And as soon as we find that you have come under stress, and we'll bombard you with very difficult abstract question. That's how stress interview is conducted. But this is conducted only for potential candidates, not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. He is already under the burden of let's say so many challenges and his recent breakups and low acads and low extracurricular. There is no point that will take stress interview of that candidate. Stress interview is only taken if I find candidate to be very, very potential. And if you come under stress, you start feeling that stress interview has started, that means you have got potential. How to handle stress interview? So keep your cool. In crossfire, when you are asked so many questions simultaneously, so how to handle this question, Ankush? That if you are right, 100% you are right and they are wrong, then you have to handle. See, it is all about diplomacy, tactful handling of situation, skillful handling of situation, massaging their ego and keeping your point. So you need to handle in a way that I think, sir, we have got major difference of opinion as far as this particular question is concerned, and I am more than 100% sure that answer to this particular question is this, because day before yesterday or yesterday I read this particular thing or the concept you have been asked. So you need to, we have got major difference of opinion, but again, since you're better judge, learned person than me, I'll check after the interview is over what was the answer to this question. Am I clear, Ankush, Priyanshi? You need to massage their ego time to time and hold on to your stand and say, sorry, we have got difference of opinion, but I believe in what I say. We just, whenever we shout at you and during stress interviews or during even normal interview, we want to check your level of conviction. How much level of what level of conviction you have in you, what faith you have in you. That's what the interview is all about. Vishweet, is a very tricky question. I'll answer this question. Why should we select you? Why should we reject you even? We are not supposed to do what? Do not try to create unnecessary humor, be it normal interview or stress interview, because it is very simple, easy to start, create humor, but it's very difficult to control or sustain. So do not get into silly things. Do not get agitated or lose your temper under any circumstance. If they even say something odd, silly about your girlfriend, even that they saw your girlfriend with someone else and you take out your revolver and kill this guy, tell me the name of guy. Jokes apart, do not lose your temper. Do not show nervousness like mumbling, no eye contact, you start fiddling with the pen, start playing with your head, etc. Like what is the name of that actor from Mumbai? Mostly he'll come up with cynical roles. Marathi actors, Nana Patekar. Nana Patekar. Do not try to and you will scare them, their hell out of them, and they'll leave the panel immediately. That Nana Patekar, the soul of Nana Patekar has entered this guy. So be careful. Ek machhar or the Ajay Devgan's dialogue, the Aka Matha Satakli, etc. And you take out your AK-47 and start shooting this guy. So point is this, that have faith in your abilities. Make sure that you stick to your stand. Do, first of all, step number 1, do your homework well. Please prepare frequently asked question, HR question well. Collect all the related masala or stuff you need to answer these questions. Keep this in mind that in a single day we cannot prepare answer to all these questions, so take your time, and while answering any question use PRAC approach, PREC approach. Jayant, I think you all have got great sense of humor, guys. Okay, I'll come to this question, why should we select you and why should we reject you? Gaurav knows answer to this particular question, and Gaurav, if you are still there, so please keep quiet when I ask this question to the rest of the guys. So it's all about your confidence, conviction, your homework, and sincerity, and your ability to achieve your goal. Goal is not MBA. Keep this in mind. Goal is you want to enter, you want to capture corporate sector, and that's why you want to go for MBA. Now, why should we select you, and why should we reject you? Okay, Aishwarya, if you can hear me, then why should we select you? And Vishal, why should we reject you? Give us good reason, Aishwarya, to select you, and Akash to reject you. All of you think about one good reason that why should we select you, and think one good why should we reject you, and psychology behind this question. Then I'll answer this question. Akash thinking, earth dancing, Akash thinking, air smiling, trees laughing. What a nature. Okay, so coming back to this answer, how to handle these two questions, why should we select you? So this question is generally asked when everything was going fine. Sorry, select you. So your interview went bad, and but I find you to be potential candidate. Even after bad interview, generally it is asked, select you is asked after bad interview, if we find candidate very potential. This is asked to give you the last chance to prove your candidature. Select you, interview didn't go well, and so while answering this question, first of all you should admit that you know that your interview didn't go well, and you were not able to handle few of the questions or most of the question up to your expectation. But I am thankful that you are thinking of giving me this opportunity to be the part of this organization or college or institute. And again, after but or however, after saying but, you need to again highlight your positive points. So selection is asked when I find candidate potential, but he was not able to perform or he was not able to handle interview well. That's how we handle how to select. Give me one good reason to select you. Give me one good reason to reject you. This is generally asked when everything went fine, and we just want to check the humbleness in you. Whether fine means you were asked 20 questions and you answered 40 questions, means you had so much of stuff with you at that time that even 20 more asked, you could have handled even 20 more. So you have to answer this question in this way. First of all, again you have to massage their ego in rejection question. No, Akash, this would be you're gonna miss a good candidate or something like this. This is going something overboard. So first of all, you need to manage their egos. That sir, probably as you're better judge, learned person than me. So you have got every reason to reject me, because I think that I was not able to handle few of the question up to your expectation or the answer the way you wanted. So you have got every right to reject me. But or if you have better candidate than me, you have got every right to reject me. But after saying but, state your positive points, strengths, and to prove your candidature, and you will be taken in for sure. Am I clear, guys? All of you? You have got my mail ID, and you can write to me. Interview is all about confidence, conviction, and ability to perform well under even adverse circumstances. See, interview will last only for 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes it can go up to 20-25 minutes, and same for GD, same for even essay writing. So this 35-40 odd minutes can change our life. So make sure that you do your homework well, rehearse a lot, practice a lot, and whenever you come across any doubt, question, do write to us. We'll be more than happy to answer you. I think that today also I tried my level best to answer your questions. No, Ankush, we are not judge. Okay, if they ask you to judge yourself, so probably pick up one or two areas where you were not able to handle, answer the questions well, and tell them that few of the areas you were not able to perform as per your own expectations. So be positive, be open, be humble. We all are human beings. We all have got weaknesses. It's not that every time we perform up to the mark. You talk about Sachin, you talk about Amitav, you talk about Virat, you talk about yourself, you talk about me. Nothing to worry about. Yes, Karni, all of you, we shall be starting CAT Target IM batches also, Target IM online batches also. If you live nearby, then you can come to us, you can register yourself. We shall be sending mails to all of you that Target CAT batches, Target IM batches, Target Zest batches. Yeah, we do have your answer. Ashwarya, I didn't go through your answer. For example, where have you mentioned your answer? Okay, that you have crossed this session a positive note. I should be selected. No. The psychology behind selected is that if your interview doesn't go well, then you are asked this question. It is not that everything went fine and you are asked this question, you are selected. You are almost through. Then, yeah, otherwise your answer is fine. Answer is fine. Priyanshi, wait for this. As far as the GD session is concerned, I shall be taking up GD concept also in a day or two. Your question will be answered. Yes, it has to be random basis. It is not structured. So guys, time has come to wind up this session. I think I was able to handle your queries up to your satisfaction. And chillax, new year has just started and we should all be hopeful about our new avenues, career options, and our only expectation is that we all want salary. How much salary do we want? All of us? It should not be. No. It should be. We need 1.63 crore per second package. After that, it is greed. I'll manage. We all will manage with 1.63 crore per second. After this, it is called greed. So all the best for your future endeavors, forthcoming interviews and tests remaining for test or ZAT yet to happen, and have faith in your abilities, be confident and work upon your strengths, and keep eliminating your weaknesses. All the best.